3 miles away from the ocean in beautiful Southern California. Sun in Fountain Valley, California. Los Caballeros Sports Village. Some of the best handball courts in the country. Some of the greatest handball I've ever seen.
If you're hot, shoot. If you're not hot, shoot till you get hot.
And welcome to the U.S. Open of Handball, brought to you by Simple Green. My name is Dave Vincent, alongside David Fink.
This is how you grow the sport, Dave. Getting the best players to play against one another.
Huge prize money on the line here. This is the biggest prize money event of the year. Winner here taking home $10,000, and there's a nice payout for everyone in that top 8.
This is a round of 16, and the winner will go up against the Paul Brady bracket. Briar Bidigan taking Emmett Pichot to tiebreaker in a match that went almost 2 hours long. Emmett wins the first one 21-9. Second game, it looked like Emmett got a little tired, and Briar was able to pick up his corner kills with his left hand, though Emmett was able to battle back a few times. And there's the game and match for Emmett Pichot and Briar Bidigan as Emmett takes down Briar 11-1 here in the tiebreaker.
Andy Net cruising 21-9, 21-13, just completely outplaying John Iglesias in every way, and it's Andy now into the quarterfinals where he'll take on his World Championship doubles partner, Luis Moreno.
Today it was Paul Brady taking care of Emmett Pichot 21-9, 21-8. Emmett was tied with Paul. He went up 9-8 in that first game. Paul played the sloppiest handball we've ever seen. And then there was that avoidable hinder call against Emmett. Emmett was serving. He went into the returners area. Paul came in and scored 13 straight points and then just rolled from that point on. He went from the worst Paul Brady we've ever seen to one of the best Paul Bradys we've ever seen. Sean Lenning and Alan Garner are doing what they always do.
This might be, Dave, the best handball I've ever seen.
And this is what you get every time these two match up. Sean got past Alan 21-20, lost 21-8, and then won in the breaker 11-9.
Just amazing handball from both guys.
The men's round of 8, Dave Fink versus Charlie Shanks. Shanks wins the first one after they were tied at 12. Charlie goes on a 9-1 run to take down Dave Fink in that first game. The men's round of 8 between Andy Net and Luis Moreno. Luis wins the first game. Andy Net had his moments in this match. He was tied with Luis Moreno at 5 here, but also leading in the first game before completely unraveling. Men's semifinals, upper bracket, Paul Brady taking down Sean Lenning in a tiebreaker 11-9.
Really some of the most dramatic and exciting handball that we've ever seen. Unfortunately, both guys couldn't win because both guys deserve to win.
The bottom bracket semifinals now with Charlie Shanks versus Luis Moreno.
Was Charlie Shanks winning the first game pretty easily, 21-14, but you didn't really sense Luis Moreno was threatening to win this.
He only looked good very early on.
He will play Paul Brady in the final at noon tomorrow.
This could be another all-Irish final here at the Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball and race stop number 1.
Starting our men's open division final match. First place prize money at stake, $10,000, courtesy of Simple Green. All-Irish final receiving serve from Lurgan, Ireland. Please welcome Charlie Shanks.
And his fans at Clan Erin watching this live broadcast right now in the northern part of Ireland.
We have current and 4-time world champion from County Cavan. Please welcome Paul Brady.
The gunner from Ireland, Paul Brady, the world champion. First game went to Paul Brady 21-15. Here in game 2, though, Charlie Shanks is going to try to see if he can get off the block early, not so late as he was last time. Now both players trading side outs here. Paul Brady's wanting to put it away right now. He knows that Charlie Shanks can go on those big runs. And Charlie skips it in.
Paul Brady, 21-15, 21-12.
Charlie goes and tries to kick the ball as Paul Brady wins another U.S. Open title.
You know, I want to thank Bruce for this tournament, Natty and all the organising committee. Like I say, it's the tournament we really get up for. You know, obviously it's the biggest money, and you know, I suppose when you come here, you really feel like a pro, as opposed to other tournaments. So I want to thank you very much for that. I want to thank Charlie for a good game. He's playing really tough. So I just want to thank him. His day will come, no doubt. I just want to thank you all for coming, and thank everyone at home for watching, and see you all next year, hopefully.
So the US Open, yeah, it's a great tournament. The support Simple Green put into it is really draws in all the top players, and the location is amazing. You know, coming to LA and having a bit of sunshine.
Game 1 of the women's semifinals. Megan Mihalis up against Courtney Bichotte.
Megan made very few errors in game number 1.
Megan Mihalis won the first one. Courtney holding pretty close here to Megan. That's the way it's always been between these two. Courtney was within striking distance, 13-11. There it is. The game and match going to Megan Mihalis taking down Courtney Bichotte. 0-0 women's semifinals with Tracy Davis going up against our world champion, Ashleen Riley. This is the number 2 seed versus the number 3 seed. You're wondering, why does Ashleen Riley get the number 2 seed? Well, we know that she's the world champion, but she lost last year in the finals to Megan Mihalis. Ashleen Riley is now doing what she does, and that is stand in one spot and score points. I like how Ashleen gets out of the way immediately, because she knows that she put it in a good position. Instead of getting that screen call from the referee, she actually jumps out immediately, so there is no question. Ashleen Riley trying to take care of this so she can get into the finals. And here we are at match point with Ashleen Riley just destroying Tracy Davis here, and Tracy just wanting this to get over with. Ashleen Riley takes down Tracy Davis in 2 straight. She is the number 1 player in the United States, Megan Mihalis. There's a round of applause for her wearing the red. The best player in the world, the best player in Ireland, of course. Goes without question, Ashleen Riley.
Megan appeared to be within striking distance midway through that first game. I believe that she minimized those errors at 16-7. She might have had a chance. And you see that beautiful left hand from Ashleen Riley.
You said that they were trading shot for shot, point for point at one moment there, but it didn't carry over here in the second game. There it is. Ashleen Riley takes down the championship. A little fist pump there. Not the same celebration as the World Championship, but there it is. Ashleen Riley wins the U.S. Open of Handball. Nice paycheck and a great vacation in Southern California.
She's accomplished it, Dave. She now holds all the major titles in this sport at one time.
I want to say thanks very much to Simple Green and Bruce for putting on this fantastic tournament. You know, I always love coming over. So thanks to you and thanks to Bruce. To everybody back home, it's been a hectic couple of weeks. You know, I've come back from the Worlds and have fantastic support back home, and hopefully they'll all support me on the webcast. Thanks very much.
Of all the tournaments of the year, I'd say this is the best one to go to. They just do such an awesome job. Natty is just a really awesome guy, and he plans the event so everything runs so smoothly. The players are treated with the utmost respect, and there's always the best competition here.
For this men's semifinals of the doubles in the pro division, Nadi Alvarado Jr. and Toddy Severa defeating Desi Keegan and Joe McCann. Game number 1, 21-11. Well, here in game number 2, Dave, and the Alvarado, Toddy Severa have not been playing good handball. Unable to score points when they have the chance to get into the box here.
And Dave, certainly the fans getting the result they want to see here, but the fans also cheated out of what would have been a really great tiebreaker with Joe injuring himself.
And there it is, 11-1. Nadi and Toddy taking down Desi and Joe.
This is the second men's semifinal of the pro doubles here. The Irish eyes were not smiling at the end of that first game. Michael Gregan and Jarek Coonan led 20-17. They had a number of chances to close out game number 1, but instead it ends with Michael Gregan whiffing 2 balls that were moving less than 10 miles per hour. Chavez and Vince Munoz stealing game number 1, 21-20. With composure and poise in a hostile environment, Michael Gregan and Jarek Coonan coming back, winning that second game 21-20, and then in dramatic fashion coming back in this tiebreaker, scoring 6 consecutive points. Michael Gregan and Jarek Coonan winning this semifinal match 20-21, 21-20, 11-9.
Michael Gregan did it. He did it.
One of the most dramatic matches and one of the most exciting that I think we've ever seen.
And the crowd loves it here in Southern California for the Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball. It's the pro doubles final between Toddy Severa, Nadi Alvarado, and Jarek Coonan and Michael Gregan, who won the first game 21-18. Toddy and Nadi lose after making a valiant comeback. We're seeing a lot of hand airs here from Team West Coast. Nadi's hit a few balls in the ground. Toddy's also made some of those mistakes.
Bad break for Team America.
We are back for game number 2. Toddy and Nadi looking to play inspired ball here. Really, the inspiring play has come from Michael Gregan's right and left hand, but also Jarek Coonan is just playing a very solid right side. See, this crowd is fairly quiet here. The home crowd trying to find something to cheer for. Look at that get right there from Nadi. It goes in, and a diving Jarek Coonan resets the action. Diving again is Nadi. Trips over it.
Takes out Gregan.
Nice let right there from Nadi, letting Toddy go back and get it. That's where Nadi's dangerous.
There it is. He goes for the drive. Electing to shoot from 5 feet deeper and executing. That got the crowd fired up.
Nadi Alvarado Jr., Toddy Severa come back, take game number 2, 21-15. Third game tiebreaker.
He's going to have a good swing at it. There it is.
What a fitting end. As Toddy Severa passes with that shot that we were talking about, that 2-0 pass, driving the ball at the player. And now Nadia Alvarado Jr. has won a U.S. Open title.
You guys are awesome. So's Kunin.
The crowd noise there as we look at the replay. Look at that behind-the-back shot from Bregan to save face, and then he swings and misses that. And look at the celebration from Nadia Alvarado Jr. as he puts his hands up in the air. And it was a big win, of course, for Nadia Alvarado. And Toddy Severa coming out of retirement here to play pro ball, and he gets the hug from his father.
You keep coming back to this tournament.
Apart from the money, it's one of the best tournaments in the world. All the best players in the world are here. All the Irish come over, all the best Americans are here. It's a good mixture.
You know, I love playing handball, and we got the opportunity to test ourselves against 3 very formidable teams.
Dave, you certainly were not exaggerating about the unbelievable big ball action that we are seeing here and will continue to see throughout the day here. The atmosphere is electric. The play is fantastic. And the weather, Dave, is...
Can't be better. This is the Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball Big Ball Outdoor 3-Wall Championship. Men's semifinals of the doubles going on. It was Raul Calvillo and boxer Rosales winning the first game 21-17. Game number 2.
Razzle and T-Wack just lacking the experience and the confidence late in both games and making a lot of errors, just giving away points.
That's it. A beautiful shot from boxer Rosales. They take down T-Wack and Razzle Dazzle 21-17, 21-14 to go into the finals. Bottom bracket semifinals of the pro doubles, where 40-year-old Edgar Oliver alongside his partner of Ricky Ruiz going up against a couple 20-year-olds.
Hold it!
Fuji Hernandez wearing the blue shirt and his doubles partner Chris Flash Tojin. Ricky
Here we go.
Ruiz
0-0, guys.
and Edgar Oliver win game number 1. That ball hit every single wall available, to include the front wall camera hole.
4 serves 1.
Ricky Ruiz and Edgar Oliver take down Fuji Hernandez and Chris Tohin. We're in the finals here of the Big Ball Doubles Championship. We want to Calvillo and Boxer win the first one 21-15. We want to welcome into the booth Mike Coulter from the Vegas 3-Wall Ball Outdoor Championships.
I mean, the athletes, these guys playing handball is phenomenal. You know, jealous of how much fun the guys are having playing the game. I mean, it's fun. I mean, they're having a great time, and you can't really ask for more. And sportsmanship is just unbelievable. I think we can start growing the sport again. It's a relatively inexpensive sport to play. It's great for everybody's health that's going on. Instead of kids always sitting at home and playing on a computer, they're outdoors and enjoying yourself. I mean, look at what a beautiful day we had here before the sun went down, and how nice it was sitting out there. The barbecue going on. People are having some refreshments, and I mean, just the entire crowd. There's hundreds of people over there yelling and screaming, having a great time. You know, here it's the same thing. Everybody's sitting out here, having a cool beverage, just sitting out here relaxing. I mean, it's phenomenal being out here in Southern California at the Los Caballeros Club.
Be big. Oh, between the legs, Dinosaur gets it. Ricky floats it back. There it is. Ricky and Edgar Oliver win the doubles. And Edgar Oliver hugging Ricky Ruiz. There was a kiss on the lips. I've never seen that before. Look at this. Great celebration here. The underdogs, Dave, there is a lot of pride here. I know that you don't want to admit it. Maybe you do. But there's a lot of pride right here, Dave. Look at these guys. They're like 8th grade girls.
And this is Ricky Ruiz stepping out on his own, Dave, and proving that he can be the guy. And he is the guy right now, Dave. He just pocketed a cool 10K. Unbelievable performance, Dave, from Ricky Ruiz.
Look at that celebration right there. You're talking about catchers That looks like Yogi Berra jumping on the back there. And if we can look back at the replay, I'll show you something that I think is even more interesting. The replay of actually when the play started, when Edgar Oliver 5 times tried to hit a ball between his legs, couldn't do it in this match, and then when he really needed to, Dave, he was able to flip it through. As we look at the presentation here from our great referee, Mark Zamora. Here's that serve from the Dinosaur. Right here, between the legs, able to flip that ball back, keep it alive. Ricky floats it back. This is what Ricky's been doing so well lately. Goes down low.
Well, that's an unforced error from Boxer, Dave, and he made 2 unforced errors to end this match. But Boxer, Dave, has a leak in his game. He shoots the corners too often with his opponents in the front court, and it cost him here late in his tiebreak.
Semifinals upper bracket, Juan Santos, Rudy Cruz, battling it out as they always do. Rudy actually put on a fight here. Nice game right there from Juan Santos, who took down in 2 straight Rudy Cruz, second game, 21-8. To Toy, Samson Hernandez up against Shorty Ruiz.
Action on the court, Dave, is just absolutely incredible.
It really is. The electricity is amazing.
That's an amazing shot.
Wow.
How do you defend that, Dave? I mean, it's a
can't.
good return of serve.
That was unbelievable. It was like a jumping overhand spike.
Well, Shorty hits the top of the wall there, and Samson just leans back and drills a left corner kill.
Samson Hernandez takes game number 1, 21-15. This is just really infectious, Dave. And if you're sitting courtside, you get more of the infection. There's a point there, and a final point for Samson Hernandez, who takes down Shorty Ruiz 21-15, 21-11. He'll be in the finals to face Abanez Juan Santos, and you see Samson exiting really fast here, Dave. Third place, big ball, 3-wall, outdoor play between Rudy Cruz and Shorty Ruiz. My name is Dave Vincent, alongside our color commentator, John Bike. Welcome, John, to the booth.
John, I know you had a chance to watch the first game, Ruiz winning 21-11. What does Rudy Cruz need to do differently here in game number 2?
1-0. Keep him moving. You can't keep him in one spot where he can keep on planning in wherever he wants. He got to move him around better.
Amazing shot.
Oh, that was a great shot. Good match.
Shorty Ruiz easily captures third place here with the 21-11, 21-10 win.
The men's open big ball singles finals. There was a man on a mission. He wanted to prove to everybody that he was Southern California's #1 player. He lost the title to a young Juan Santos. And Samson Hernandez decided to try to put a 0 on his opponent in the finals twice. Juan Santos in the blue, Samson Hernandez in the yellow.
It's very interesting watching the contrasting styles of these two players. Santos has so much finesse and so much anticipation.
That was a great serve from Santos that just hit the line as it careened out. Now when he goes down the right, he had Samson leaning to the left, and guess what he does? Like a machine, he hits that ball back down the left.
The guy's truly phenomenal, Dave. He's really, really good.
But Samson Hernandez is a warrior, no doubt about that. He's destroyed our Players' Cup champion, Juan Santos, 21-4 in that first game.
That game only took 10 minutes, a complete blowout here. I don't think anyone expected a #1 player losing this badly. Maybe you did.
Let's see what Samson does here to start off the second game. It's all about the second game and his momentum here, I think.
Samson is just running right through him.
And the lights have just gone off.
No.
Maybe.
The lights have gone off on Samson Hernandez. Samson barely able to get that. Santos attacks in. Samson checks up, goes for it, gets it. And now 20-0, trying to beat the Players' champion, Juan Santos, and take over the #1 spot.
And Dave, as it really starts to sink in here, it's just impossible to believe that the #1 player can get beat 21-0 in the finals.
Watch this.
There it is. There's the celebration, and it's going to be a storm onto the crowd here, from the crowd over to Samson Hernandez, who takes over the #1 ranking.
And you saw how respectful Samson Hernandez was with the handshake.
Samson Hernandez displaying some of the best handball we've ever seen on the big ball scheme. Certainly one of the best dominant performances, and you can see the players from Los Angeles all wearing their yellow jerseys. They came out in groves here to catch Samson Hernandez in these last few points as he takes down Juan Santos. What a great celebration here. Look at this crowd. What a great picture here.
On behalf of the Simple Green Tournament, Los Caballeros, everything was going smooth until the last 2 points. So we're going to have to do it again next year.
This is probably the best weekend of the whole year. I love watching like the best players in the world playing on one court.
So soon you're going to be on here
Yeah,
fighting for $10,000.
yeah,
Next year.
next year. Ashley, you're my partner, right?
Yeah.
Ashley's my partner.
Men's doubles. We'll take it.
Be ready.
I'm here